Hello, everyone. Hello, Eldridge. I love all your comments. Thank you. Yes, we had such a big day on April 13th. And the succession, uh, I find, and the way that it was done and who it is, which is one of, I believe, Hyogenim's sons, seems to be it's going to work out. Someone that still kind of steers the boat, right? After True Mother's also going to spirit world. We'll see, right? Yes. Well, regardless, we should be as families now having fourth generations out there. There may be even some fifth generations already, right? Under the guidance of God, truly the guidance of God. Okay, going towards the will of God and the ideal. We're still all restoring, and there's a lot of people around the world never heard of true parents, or the blessing, or the change of lineage. Though that's hard to believe by now, or have read the divine principle, or more so, what now is being given. There's great faith there as well. So I'm not going to look at it just like here with the Israelites. Oh, those are God's people, right? I don't believe that our movement, though many have worked so hard for whatever happened out there, whatever's going on now, what both true father and true mother were able to accomplish with so many other people's help as well, right? I'm not going to look at myself and say, oh, I'm part of now God's people. We're all God's people to start with. Every one of us here on earth, everyone in spirit world is God's people. Done. Right? Yes? Someone decided to invent Satan. Okay, whatever, for whatever reason. Wow, okay, good excuse to do whatever you want then out there. Right? That's true. Well, in any case, but exciting times. And I look at everybody as God's people, and eventually, right? Okay, so going back to, someone else after True Mother passes away needs to be kind of as the assigned, okay? Again, top one? Well, it shouldn't be that way. But at this time, I guess it still needs to be that way. So if it still needs to be that way, and I don't have a say about that, right? Then from what I've seen, who True Mother put in the place as successor of True Parents, and his wife, and there's a third person. Yes, not sure about that one. Have no idea. It's a missionary, it says. So we'll find out. Do I need to know? No. But yes, True Mother's very smart. She's not just, okay, you guys are in charge. Just a young couple. Put someone else there to continue to guide, kind of be the, okay, whatever. Sounds good to me. So very happy, very excited that finally has resolved and it's done. And I feel very sorry for the sons. So be it. They had plenty of time to fix, get back to mom, stop their nonsense, but they didn't. Right? Yes? Well, this is a consequence. They're not going to like it. They're going to holler and hoot about it. Right? Well, holler and hoot about it. That's about all you're good for anyway. Okay. So, set my piece here. Still praying for all of them. They are true mothers, true parents, the true children, their children. Yes? Yeah? If some of my children were to go astray and having a hard time, I would rather other people say, look, it's going to be all right. To me, as a mom, say, it's going to be all right. Right? We're going to be praying for them rather than start doing what? Yes? Okay. So there it is. So hopefully, right? Yes? They will reunite with their mom eventually and come to their senses. That'd be nice. That would be nice. I think that would be nice for True Mother. Honest to God, don't care too much for them sons. I'm just saying, you can't. Not going to just, oh yeah. Not doing that. Nope. Not. Don't hate them either. Just don't care for them. Okay. All right, either. So we are in the book of Ecclesiastes. I have to kind of, I think I already heard them stir over there when I went over there to get me some coffee. A little one is still sick. This is the first time she's been sick. She's 10 months old, first time she has a cold. Oh, her sheep legs are just coming out and out and out. And I've taught her, I said, are you ready? I don't just go and grab her head and wipe the nose. I said, are you ready? And now she's kind of, okay. And she starts going, pff, pff, like she's blowing her nose because I taught her that, right? Blow your nose. And she goes, pff, pff, she'll get it eventually. But she'll let me do it, yes, and I use wipes. They're nice and soft. They also have a little bit of a lotion on so her nose doesn't get so raw, right? We oftentimes forget with little ones on how painful it actually is to have a sore nose, right? From a runny nose or this or that, right? We forget and we just do that to them. Forgetting, hey, we don't do that to ourselves. Why would we do that to little ones? We're even more sensitive with stuff like that. So I try to be very careful, and teach her just stand still right now and let me do that, right? And she's gotten really good over the last couple of days. Yes. All right. Just saying. All right, we are in Ecclesiastes 6. I see another evil under the sun, which goes hard with people. Suppose someone has received from God riches, property, and honors, nothing at all left to wish for, but God does not give the chance to enjoy them, and some stranger enjoys them. This is futile and grievous suffering too. Or take someone who has had 100 children and lived for many years, and having reached old age has never enjoyed the good things of life and has not even got a tomb. It seems to me a stillborn child is happier. Dear Lord, that my goodness, can you lament more than that? Okay, you know what? Uh, you know, always thinking back, okay, what did I read on the last video? You know, why put God into this? How do you get rich and poor? Hmm? Say in a civilized country, in a country where you have, especially the United States, you literally, I grew up in another country, a civilized country, on another continent. I know how hard it is for people there. Okay, hard? How hard exactly? Or what the possibilities are in a civilized country that has existed for hundreds and hundreds and Switzerland is over 700 years old. I'm just saying. So then come to this country that's still so young. Yeah, yes. When it comes to having invaded it, got rid of more or less of the old people here, all right, or the people that have been here, and started then their own government, civilization, and all that. Right? The possibilities here for people are endless. It doesn't matter what background you have, if you're willing to work for it, if you're willing to put yourself out there and do what needs to be done, even what you love to do. If it's on the side of goodness, I always have to mention that, right? Because people go, well, what if you're a serial killer? Yeah, then you're really lucky here. I think that, okay, just, you'll get all the fame and fortune you want eventually. Yeah. Okay, all right. Anywho, right? Yes? So the lamenting here, right? And as far as I know, right, there was something that said, hey, if you guys go along with my will and ideal, what it is for mankind, and be my people, God's people, then you will prosper. You will have everything. Yes? Yeah? You will be taken care of. So what is this lamenting going on here? Then, so who's at fault about it all if things don't go right? Is it someone else out there that's truly taking your stuff away? 100 kids? Well, sorry. Really? Well, that's what he's saying. So 100 kids. Who would have 100 kids? Solomon? The other kings? I don't know. How many wives were the officials at that time allowed to have? Huh? I don't know. But one man and one woman, which most of Israel had a man had one woman, right? Yes? Most of them. How do you have 100 kids? So, I'm just saying, this is excessive. Yes, it's excessive. Why? And again, why is this in the Bible? It's not true. It's a lie. It'll always be a lie for very simple reasons that I just mentioned. Do your own work. Don't expect someone else to do it for you. And if you don't raise your kids properly, well, that's on you as well. Right? Yes, out of 100 kids, you can't have one or two who say, hey, we're going to take care of daddy and mommy when they get older. Make sure that they have a nice grave. Huh? Yeah, you can't. You couldn't do that? Well, I'm sorry. Then your head was somewhere else the whole time your children were growing up. Just saying. Okay, not meaning any of you. I'm just kind of talking the spirit world as well. This dude in particular. In futility it came, into darkness it departs, and in darkness will its name be buried. Okay, well, you made your name. You're in the Bible. I don't know what you're complaining about now. Well, just saying. It has never so much as seen or known the sun. All the same, it will rest more easily than that person who would never have known the good things of life, even by living 1,000 years twice over. Do we not all go to the same place in the end? Here's another thing. If you listen to what I just read, it seems to me a stillborn child is happier. What did this guy introduce into the world as an accepting thing for everyone? Because it's here in the Bible. What do you think? What do you think? In the way, it's better for a child not to be born. How many people use that as an excuse for abortion? It's better for that child not to be born. I'm not ready. Oops. Great. There you go. We got it in the Bible. Abortion's okay. This guy says it right here. It's in the Bible. Why is this in the Bible? I'd like to know. Because it seems to me that this guy just introduced abortion is okay to everyone. If you're not happy, if you can already see that child's going to have a hard life. Right? Yes? And yet, what did I say beforehand? How much is not true about what this guy has said? Huh? Yes? About God. About God's will and ideal as well. And pulling God into everything. Yeah? When things go wrong. All right, just saying. So, interesting. In futility it came. There you go. Here's the rest of that. Into darkness it departs, and in darkness will its name be buried. It has never so much as seen or known the sun. All the same, it will rest more easily than that person who would never have known the good things of life, even by living 1,000 years twice over. Do we not all go to the same place in the end? It's okay. It's okay. Get rid of that baby, because it's just going to go to heaven. This is making me a bit upset now. I'm laughing, right? Just so that I don't go, yeah. Okay. Wow, sad to see this all started so early on. Though I have a feeling it goes all the way back to who knows where. They're getting rid of children. Well, just remember, what was not Isaiah. I can't remember. That serving girl, that Rachel, was it Rachel had? And then the boy that was born, they were sent out into the wilderness. Who took care of them? Because who was it? It wasn't Abraham, was it? No, it wasn't Abraham. Was Jacob? Was it Jacob? I can't remember now. One of them. Huh? Couldn't have kids. Oh, let's get the serving girl. Then the girl has a boy. And then suddenly, what? The wife has, her own boys. Oh, now what? Send them away out into the wilderness to die. That's just another way of aborting a child. And that man, I can't remember now. Maybe I better not remember. No, it'll come to me. I'm just too riled up right now. Huh? Yes? Wow. It's in the Bible here. You get to do that too. I'm amazed that they put in there that God actually took care of those two. Hmm? People probably, well, people aren't going to think that far, you know, I mean. Let's not kill them outright, right? Yes? We'll kind of, God's going to take care of them, and then whatever happens, you know. So God was okay with it. Since God took care of those two, then it's okay. It was all right to drive them out for their reasons. Yes? Yeah. Am I the only one who gets it like this? Just saying. All toil is for the mouth, yet the appetite is never satisfied. What advantage has the wise over the fool, and what of the pauper who knows how to behave in society? Better the object seen than the sting of desire, for the latter too is futile and chasing after the wind. There you go. He's totally confused again. What did he just say? Now, what is he saying? Okay? Yeah. What has been is already defined. We know what people are. They cannot bring to justice one who is stronger than themselves. The more we say, the more futile it is. What good can we derive from it? And who knows what is best for someone during life, during the days of futile life, which are spent like a shadow? Who can tell anyone what will happen after him under the sun? Okay, well, he had questions. I don't think he actually was asking for an answer. That's the end of 6. And it doesn't have a title. No, it's just continued with money. All right. Well, anyway, I had an interesting thought on about on how, I don't know, it just kind of came to me while I went and got coffee this morning, on how some states here, and I get it, I understand the kind of logic that states who are bigger and have more people have more representatives in the government. Well, that makes sense. Really? So if a team, right, in sports, for example, a football team, right, has more players to put on the field, and they get to put all of them on the field, then because they come from a big place and they have lots of people who want to play football, and then there's a smaller, right, place that has less football players, and that's say there are 6 or 10. How many are there actually in football on the field? 12, 15, I don't know. And the other one has 24, but they all get to be on the field because, well, it's a bigger place, so they have more players, right? Yes? So they get to all be on the field. Who's going to win? The one that has 12 players or the one that has 24, where all of them get to go on the field? Well, there are rules there. They have to have the same amount of people in the field. Really? So how come it's not like that in our government? Why is it where there are living more people? Yes? Because altogether the state is still is one voice. Right? Yes or no? So, why do they have more people represented in the government than smaller states? So, California gets what? 4, 5, 6? I don't know. And a smaller state like Kentucky gets 1, 2, 1, 2. In my opinion, if they want to be doing this right, according to what I consider logic and common sense, every state, it doesn't matter how big they are, gets 1. 1 to be 1 representative in the government, 1 voice. The whole state is 1. 1 voice. 1. Yes or no? Yeah, I get it. People say, yeah, but the logistics of the I get it, I got it. But it doesn't make sense. Now, everybody knows how sports works. Oh, wait a minute. What happened there? Suddenly, we had this big hullabaloo because men wanted to be in women's sport. Why? Why would a man want to be in women's sports? Oh, because they identify. No, I don't believe that for a moment. Not for a moment, not for a minute. Because these men who want to be women should know automatically what's right from wrong when it comes to interacting actually in a sport with women. And if not, then they have other ideas there, right? Yes? Then there's another reason why they want to be women. Huh? Yes? Can't hack it in the men's team. Oh, let's see how I can get on the women's team because I already know I'm going to be the strongest one. Why? Because the physiques of men is different. Yes? It's stronger, it's heavier, right? Their skeletal system just works different. It is what it is, and all your hormone stuff isn't going to change that. Yes? Well, it's been proven. We've seen it. Done. And the people said something. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually been banned yet or not, or this or that. All the stuff that went with it is just, as I said, drill here, sawdust comes out. And the people who paid the price for all this stuff are young people. Young people who defended themselves, and what? The adults out there couldn't step up for them. Well, some of them did. But how many? Wait. How many stepped up against them? Unbelievable. In a country where we are so many, yes, who I full well know that the majority isn't for that crap. And that's what it is. It's crap. Women in the military, I know that because I know plenty of people in the military. A woman will hold you back. Men don't like to go into combat with women. They have to now. They have no choice. So it's commendable that they're willing, but this is wrong. This is, in my opinion, wrong too. Women should never go into combat. A man's, regardless, a man, if it's a true man, his instinct, as soon as that woman, even in a military uniform with a gun in her hand, gets confronted or is endangered, that man will change tactics. You won't do that for another man? Yeah, but not in the same way. A true man, assesses a situation with another true man in a different way than when it comes to protecting a woman. Do you understand that? Yeah. So there is that. And they can't help themselves. Women hold men back when it comes to military stuff. Yeah, they can sit behind a desk and do the communications, this and that. I don't care about that. But not when it comes to combat. Women hold men back for a very simple reason. They do not have the strength that a man has and will never have that. And the ones that are in the front like that, and the front lines, those are the best of the best. And a woman will never be the best of the best. Now, I have said that, okay, for a very good reason. Just because as a woman you want what you want, right, in a place where you should never be, you're endangering our good men out there trying to do a good job. Yes? I'm just saying, okay? And people are afraid to say that? It's true. As you, as a woman, want to be defended in women's sports, again, going back to that, why are there women's sports then? Why don't you as a woman just say, hey, I want to be on that team? Huh? Why don't you want as a woman to be on a football team? I'd say that's a lot less worse than war, right? Yes? Why not? Oh. Why not? Why do we have the separation then in sports between men and women? Why don't women, as I say, now I'm talking to the women in the military who want to be on the front lines with the guys. Think they're as good. Actually doing the opposite, endangering the women. Endangering the men. Right? Because the men can't do their job. It's in their heart to mind to protect women. Especially men like that who are willing, though I think they're, willing to go out there and risk their lives for their women and children. for their country. Yes? Okay, just saying. Most of them are like that. But in women's sport, then, why are we having a difference there, then? Yes? Why? Hmm? Do you think that some of these men out there who are pretending to be women now so they can play what? Be in women's sports? If the women and the men all would be playing sports together, you think they would have changed their gender? Oh. Just saying. It goes both ways, right? Yes? Okay. So to go back. So we have all this stuff going on there where all this equality needs to be happening. Yet in the government, when it comes to our states and sending a representative, some have more than others. And I'm not getting that. I don't think that's right. Just because you have more people and more land in your state doesn't mean you get extra votes. Because then guess what? Who are the bigger states to start with? The biggest cities to second that. Yes? Okay. And they have the biggest vote. Cities. Big cities. People is states where there are big cities with a lot of people. And then the little states in between, the rural ones, the rural areas, don't really have a voice. It's the ones that have multiple representatives in the government, right? To do the, all around country stuff that are deciding. What if everybody only would have one representative, one voice, one vote when it comes to that? Yeah, you know what? You would find that the smaller states have a greater voice than they do. And so, in order to fix that, basically the cities are running this country, not the people who are actually laboring out there. Okay, people in the city labor too. No, I didn't say that. That was not right. Basically, the people who live in the cities have a say. Yes? In the big cities, in the big states. They're the ones who are actually voting. The rest of us doesn't even matter when it comes down to it. Tell me I'm wrong. But I don't want to hear about, the electoral votes, it's decided by chairs. No, I know all that. And I think it's wrong. Every state should have one representative, one vote, one person for the whole state. It doesn't matter how much land mass you have as a state or how many people there are. That's your problem, in my opinion. And then it would be fair. Yes? Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, I had my say and I gotta go. May Heavenly Parent bless and protect you, guide you, and embrace you with love. Eldridge, have a wonderful day. And I will talk to you all another day.